In today's hyper-connected world, distractions are rampant. Our attention is constantly pulled in 1,000 directions. Emails, notifications, social media, they all clamor for our time. This is the age of shallow work. Shallow work is the enemy of productivity. It fragments our focus and prevents us from producing our best work. Deep work is the antidote. It is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It's about pushing your mental abilities to their limit. This focused concentration produces high-quality work and improves your skills over time. Deep work is about creating, not just consuming. Think of a writer crafting a novel in a secluded cabin, or a programmer coding a complex algorithm in a flow state. These are examples of deep work in action. It's about giving your undivided attention to the task at hand and producing something truly valuable. Why is deep work so important in today's world? Because it's becoming increasingly rare and valuable. In a knowledge economy, the ability to concentrate deeply is a superpower. It allows you to learn faster, solve complex problems, and produce work that stands out from the crowd. Deep work is an investment in your cognitive capabilities. The more you practice it, the better you become at focusing, concentrating, and thinking critically. This in turn makes you more valuable in the marketplace. You become someone who can tackle challenging projects and deliver exceptional results. Beyond professional success, deep work offers personal fulfillment. When you're fully engaged in a task you find meaningful, you enter a state of flow. This state is characterized by intense focus, enjoyment, and a sense of accomplishment. Deep work allows you to experience the satisfaction of creating something truly valuable. Mastering deep work is not a mystical art. It's a skill that can be cultivated through practice and discipline. To help you on your journey, I've developed 4 rules for deep work. 1. Work deeply. Schedule dedicated time for deep work in your day. Treat it like an important meeting. Find a distraction-free environment and eliminate all interruptions. This means silencing your phone, closing your email, and disconnecting from the internet if possible. 2. Embrace boredom. Our brains are wired to seek novelty and stimulation. This is why we're so easily distracted. To combat this, you need to train your attention span. Practice focusing on a single task for extended periods, even if it feels boring at first. Over time, you'll find that your ability to concentrate improves dramatically. 3. Quit social media. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive. They fragment our attention and make it harder to focus on deep work. While it may seem daunting, consider quitting social media entirely or drastically reducing your usage. You'll be surprised at how much more time and mental energy you have. 4. Drain the shallows. Shallow work consists of tasks that are low value, logistical, or easily replicated. This includes responding to emails, attending unnecessary meetings, and browsing the internet mindlessly. To make space for deep work, you need to minimize shallow work. Delegate tasks, automate what you can, and set strict limits on how much time you spend on shallow activities. Focus is the key to unlocking your cognitive potential. When you focus, you direct the full power of your mind to the task at hand. This allows you to process information more deeply, make connections, and generate creative solutions. However, our modern world is full of distractions that constantly vie for our attention. One of the biggest obstacles to focus is attention residue. This refers to the phenomenon where a portion of your attention remains stuck on the previous task, even after you've switched to something new. This residual attention makes it harder to focus on the current task and reduces the quality of your work. To combat attention residue, it's crucial to focus on one task at a time. Avoid multitasking. When you switch tasks, give yourself a few minutes to mentally transition and clear your mind of any lingering thoughts from the previous activity. This single tasking approach will drastically improve your focus and the quality of your work. Section 5. Time Management Mastery. Scheduling deep work for success. Integrating deep work into your life requires a strategic approach to time management. Not all schedules are created equal when it comes to deep work. I propose 4 deep work scheduling philosophies. First, the monastic approach. This involves eliminating shallow obligations to the furthest extent possible, creating long, uninterrupted stretches for deep work. This is ideal for individuals working on projects requiring extended periods of intense focus. Next, the bimodal philosophy. The bimodal approach divides your time into distinct periods of deep work and shallow work. For example, you might dedicate several days a week exclusively to deep work, while reserving the remaining days for attending to shallow obligations. Then we have the rhythmic approach. This involves establishing a regular deep work routine. It could mean dedicating a specific time block each day to deep work, such as early mornings or late evenings. Over time, this consistent scheduling helps solidify the deep work habit. Finally, there's the journalistic philosophy. This approach, often favored by individuals with unpredictable schedules, involves fitting in deep work sessions whenever opportunities arise. While it's less structured, it requires a heightened awareness of potential deep work moments and the ability to shift into a focused state quickly. Section 6. Beyond the clock. The importance of downtime and deliberate practice. Deep work is not about working yourself to exhaustion, it's about working smarter, not harder. To maintain a sustainable deep work practice, it's crucial to prioritize downtime and engage in deliberate practice. Downtime is essential for allowing your mind to rest and recharge. When you're constantly on, your cognitive abilities suffer. Step away from work regularly, engage in activities you enjoy, and give your mind a chance to wander. This will allow you to return to your work refreshed and re-energized. Deliberate practice is about focusing on specific areas where you want to improve and working on them with intention. Instead of mindlessly repeating the same tasks, identify your weaknesses and develop strategies to address them. This focused approach to skill development is far more effective than simply putting in the hours. Section 7. Measuring your depth, quantifying your deep work progress. How do you know if your deep work efforts are paying off? While the benefits of deep work often manifest in intangible ways, such as improved focus and creativity, it's helpful to track your progress. One approach is to track your deep work hours. Set a goal for how many hours of deep work you want to complete each week and use a time-tracking app or a simple notebook to monitor your progress. This will give you a clear picture of how much time you're actually spending in a state of deep focus. Another metric to consider is the output of your deep work sessions. Are you producing higher quality work? Are you completing tasks more efficiently? Are you coming up with more creative solutions? By tracking these qualitative metrics, you can gain valuable insights into the effectiveness of your deep work practice. Section 8. Deep work in action, a thesis writing case study. Let's imagine a student named Sarah who is struggling to write her thesis. She feels overwhelmed by the sheer volume of research and writing involved, and distractions constantly pull her away from her work. How can deep work help Sarah? First, Sarah needs to schedule dedicated time for deep work. She decides to block out 2 hours every morning before the distractions of the day begin. She turns off her phone, closes her email, and uses a distraction-free writing app to eliminate interruptions. During these deep work sessions, Sarah focuses on one chapter at a time. She resists the urge to multitask or switch between different sections of her thesis. Instead, she gives her undivided attention to the task at hand, allowing her thoughts to flow freely. After each deep work session, Sarah takes a short break to recharge. She goes for a walk, listens to music, or simply closes her eyes and rests her mind. This downtime is essential for preventing burnout and allowing her to return to her work refreshed. Section 9. Further exploration resources for your deep work journey. If you're ready to delve deeper into the world of deep work, I encourage you to explore the following resources. Deep Work Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World. My book provides a comprehensive guide to understanding and implementing deep work principles in your life. Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book offers practical strategies for building good habits and breaking bad ones, which are essential for establishing a sustainable deep work practice. The One Thing by Gary Keller. This book emphasizes the importance of focusing on your most important task and eliminating distractions to achieve extraordinary results. The journey to mastering deep work is ongoing. It requires constant effort and a willingness to adapt your strategies as needed. But the rewards are well worth the effort. By embracing deep work, you can unlock your full potential, achieve greater productivity, and live a more fulfilling life.